Hey everyone, just doing a review video for the new 3 digi flybarless controller. I just have it set up in my Goblin 380 as of now. I have two more units on the way though. I just wanted to do a quick run through about the terminal and how it worked, and then flight characteristics and everything else. So I'll start with the terminal itself. This is basic screen, doesn't show very much at the moment. Basically, if you're setting up a brand new 3 digi, you're going to want to go from this menu, you hit Startup Assistant, and you follow the steps that are in there, and that will help guide you through. There is also a very helpful wizard on the side that helps with connection and for safety reasons and different ideas on how to set up different things. And then you have everything up on your top bar. You've got all your flight data, all your vibe logs, some configuration stuff, and all your parameters and live data. So we can show you what happens when we connect it up here. So just using a micro USB cord, we just plug into the top of the 3 digi, and you will get a green light, and the computer will start doing its thing. And then once it's flashing green there, you know that you're good to hit the connect button just up in the top here, and it will connect your 3 digi. So now it shows that it's connected. It shows what version and how many flights I have on the unit itself. So far I have 34. So there is a total number of errors and everything else that has happened. I haven't had any errors. It was mainly just me setting up. So we can basically go in here. We can go into the configuration menu. And this basically, once we hit the unlock button to unlock it, just to show you what everything does, you can set up everything from here. You can set up what type of radio you have if you're running Spectrum like I am, or you can set up using a Jedi radio or any other radio that's accessible. And then it shows you your channel configurations, and then all of your channel monitors are down on the bottom here. And so this basically is just a quick run through. Shows you different settings for your swash plate servo settings, other servo settings. So it shows you your limits left and right, and your throttle limits, and fail safe as well, which is real important. Sensors as well, shows you if you've got a gyro going the wrong way, you can adjust it from here. Live tuning is a very cool feature. You can use any of the extra programs on channels on your radio to program in different parameter sets. So right now I've only got parameters set on channel 5 as my tail overall gain, but you can change everything from tail gain to aileron PID, elevator PID, tail PID, pitch pump factors. Everything can be all set up, and you can have up to 8. And then what you can do is you can go and hit the lock screen again, because we haven't changed anything. You just don't want to accidentally change a channel of any sort. And you can go down here to your parameter sets, which is basically what your agility, your gain, your initial responses, and your PID gains are set at. So these are all customizable. Just with a little drag bar, you can go from, I've got it set at 80, you can go higher and lower, right off the hop there. And when I did the first flight with the 3 digi, I found that the tail rotation speed was a little too low, and the tail gyro gain had to be upped a little bit just to accommodate my style of flying. Seems to be normal. Cyclic was absolutely perfect off the hop. No need to worry about anything there. So this here these are your different menus here. So you got your aileron, your elevator, your swash plate itself, which is pirouette optimization and stuff like that. Then you've got your tail as well, which is the same agility, overall gain PIDs. And then you've got 3 parameter sets, 1, 2, and 3, so you can set up 3 different flight modes. If you like one that's more for a low head speed, you can change it that way to have it on parameter 1. parameter 2 for a higher head speed, and then parameter 3 for a very high head speed. And then you can compare all the three here. So it just shows the different parameter sets. I haven't played around too much with this, but it's just enough for me to fly around right now, get the hang of it. The other cool feature is you've got live data. So this little menu here shows me which parameter set I'm in, and then shows me all of my inputs. So it shows everything from my radio in, on how far limits are traveling, left and right for tail, cyclic, servos, everything. And then you've got your throttle inputs as well. And then you can change your parameter sets as well. So I've got parameter set 2 and 3. They're just on my C switch here, which is pretty easy. It's all pretty much laid out the way you want it to be. Very easy. If you have any questions, it's all on the help bar on the side. And setup took me about 45 minutes total, which was very fast, very easy. And there's also different views you can have. Right now I'm in normal view. You can actually switch just to expert there, and that will give you a whole bunch of different features. Shows you all your different graphs of everything. I don't need to look at that at the moment. I will be later on, just getting the hang of everything now. The other cool thing as well is you can show different flight data. So you can actually see if a servo is maxing its throw out, and that way you know you need to move the servo horn ball out a little bit to give yourself a little more throw. So you can actually go aileron servo input, and it can show you different aileron settings and elevator settings as well, see what your limits are. So I thought that was pretty cool. The other thing as well is you can load your vibration data, which is really cool, similar to what the new V-bars are doing. So I just have the demo set up right now, and so you load it and then you can view it as well, and the viewing will let you see exactly what's going on here. So it shows you main rotor, tail rotor, and then your engine frequency in the yellow bar there. So it actually shows you different vibe datas on if you're having a high spike, you can find out which frequency and where to focus your attention to fix different problems if you may have a vibration issue. So I thought that was really cool. Couple other cool features of the 3Digi itself. Does have a micro SD card on the back side that is super easy for saving data, so that you can go back from different flights. Right now I have it set up with just one satellite, and then all my servo connectors are on after that. There is an RPM port as well, so you can use like a Hobbywing RPM sensor to control a governor. And then on the other side in here is there's a GST 4-pin, which is going to be used for Bluetooth, possibly GPS, and a couple other features that we don't know about yet. The other nice thing about 3Digi is that it's an open source flybarless controller, so nothing is locked in. They can change anything, and they can add to it, which is really nice, really cool features for GPS modules and stuff like that. So if you want to add on to it, the setup, like I said, was super easy. It didn't take me very long at all. I just followed the steps that it required on the 3Digi terminal itself. That's pretty much it, guys. The flybarless so far runs very well. Haven't had any issues yet. Just my tuning, getting it to be the way that I like it. And that's it. There's a ton more information inside the 3Digi terminal, but I would definitely look at getting one of the 3Digis for yourself. Right now, introductory price is $100 US. Very good price for what the unit has built into it, and other features to come. Right, so it's not just one flybarless controller. It can become a lot more different things.